Hey everybody, Terry Good here with your day 2 of our core challenge. Now with this warm up, I want to take a moment just to remind you that your core is like that of a box. You think of the front of the box being your transverse and your rectus abdominis, those are stacked. Rectus abdominis is sticking out of is on top. Then we have our obliques on the side, and then we have our back muscles. And then don't forget, the very top of your box is your diaphragm. The bottom is your pelvic floor, so that runs from your pubic bone down to your tailbone. So we want to make sure that we're engaging the muscles in the pelvic floor, because whenever you fire your transverse, you want your pelvic floor engaged as well. Those are muscles that hold in urine, right, and other things. We want to make sure that those muscles are strong. Also, your diaphragm, that's the muscle that it expands when you're breathing in, and when you exhale forcefully, it's your diaphragm that pushes that air out. We want that muscle strong as well. So engage your transverse here. We're gonna warm up. We're gonna start with 30 seconds of that. Hands on your hips, inhale. And then as you exhale, draw your belly button into your spine, but exhale using your diaphragm. Try that again. You wanna feel like the muscles in the diaphragm are under your fingers, or sorry, under the transverse, under your fingers. They don't flare out. They're strong underneath. Inhale. Belly button into your spine. Stand nice and tall. Do it again. And exhale. Now keeping those muscles strong, breathe and rotate. Remember, you're really tall here. Couple more. Knees are soft. One more time. And we're going right into our first exercise here. Plank. We're going to do a low plank on our elbows. Start my timer. I've got a Tabata Pro app timer here. I'm going to start you with your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, and that your you can go onto your knees if you like, but if your knees are up, make sure you're squeezing your glutes, belly button into your spine, and we breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, you're trying to keep that transverse engaged while you inhale and exhale. Go ahead and rest. Let's take it to a side plank and hold. So you can start on your knees, or you can start on your toe or on your foot. So right now I've got my core engaged, breathing, holding that transverse. Remember, it's strong, and breathe. Elbow directly under the shoulder. Breathe, 10 more seconds. Three, two, quick switch, go to the other side, side plank. And we're making sure your shoulders are down, that your rib cage is connected to your hip bone. All right, and then we're just stacking the top shoulder on top of the bottom shoulder. More breathing. And go ahead and take it back. We have another round here. Back to regular plank. Pull your pelvic floor up. Squeeze your glutes. Elbows directly under your shoulders. Breathing. Hips are not up in the air, right? You've got to square those up with your shoulders. Sometimes it's good to do these in front of a mirror. You could do these up on your hands if you like. You choose it. Breathing, 2, 1. Switch sides again, back to side plank. Remember, you can put your knee on the floor if that works better for you. Sometimes shortening that lever there is going to make it easier to engage the bottom muscles here. Pushing through your hip. Keep that core tight and strong. Notice we're not moving because we're starting with the basics. So it's not a moving plank. You have to get good at holding yourself correctly in the static position before we add that mobility. 2, 1, one more time. Get the other side. Here we go. Breathe. Transverse fold in, pelvic floor up. Back that shoulder down. let's take it straight to Cobra. So we can go Sphinx first. This is like Sphinx is a lower Cobra. Palms or forearms are on the floor. Otherwise, you can come up to a true Cobra. With Cobra, we want to make sure we're not throwing our head back. Okay, your chin should be slightly tucked. Think about reaching the top of your head to the ceiling. Breathing. Try pulling your belly button into your spine and taking a deep breath here. Feel that big stretch. Exhale. Push it back to child's pose. We're almost there. 30 seconds here and we are done. Now the purpose of stretching is we don't want those muscles to get so tight that they're strong and pull us forward. Right now we're stretching out our lats, which when our chest muscles get tight, our lats kind of rotate forward. We want to pull our hips away from our fingertips to really stretch out the lats and stretch out that low back so you can stand up straight. All right, very good today. Let's remember, as you go throughout your day, practice some pulling in of that transverse. At first, we were teaching to do vacuums where you pull in your transverse, and that pulling in without breathing is just a way for you to really focus. Now we have to remember to strengthen those muscles and breathe while we're using them. All right, guys, have a great day.